Asking an AI to process a 1 million token prompt is like asking a human to instantly memorize a novel. The hardware immediately hits its physical limits and begins to overheat. In a traditional full attention model, holding that much context causes the memory required to track the text, the KVCache, to spike to 350 gigabytes. At that point, the system hits a hard ceiling, and compute resources freeze. We have to solve this capacity issue, because feeding an AI an hour-long video or setting up continuous autonomous agent loops is now the baseline expectation for the industry. The mathematical fix is an algorithm called hybrid sliding window attention, or SWA. It's a structural compromise. Instead of forcing every layer of the model to look at the entire prompt, most layers only look at a small, localized window of text, while a few key layers retain the global view. This chart maps exactly how much memory is saved. Look at the dramatic gap between the blue line, representing full attention, and the orange line for hybrid SWA at the 1 million token mark. The footprint drops from 350 gigabytes down to just 50 gigabytes. But if you take that perfectly efficient algorithm and plug it into standard AI serving software, it basically catches fire. The infrastructure ignores the optimization and consumes the full memory anyway. A brilliant algorithm is entirely useless if the underlying software cannot physically execute its highly unconventional instructions. The first major roadblock is how traditional AI systems allocate GPU memory. Standard frameworks treat memory like a single, rigid bookshelf, built specifically to hold massive encyclopedias. Hybrid SWA mixes large memory layers with very small ones. When you put a tiny pamphlet on a shelf designed for an encyclopedia, you waste the rest of the space, destroying the theoretical efficiency. To fix this, engineers built a dual pool design. They intervened at the system level, splitting the physical storage into two strictly constrained pools, one for the large layers and one for the small ones, while presenting a single unified catalog to the software above it. But then they hit a second roadblock with the cache system. Normally, if two users submit the exact same prompt, the system assumes it can just reuse the identical memory state. SWA breaks this assumption. Because it only tracks a sliding window of text, it constantly drops older data. If the standard system tries to reuse a prompt based on identical text, it references memory that has been overwritten, causing the AI to hallucinate. This diagram illustrates the solution, an SWA-aware prefix cache tree. You can see the hierarchical structure here, where every node carries dual checkmarks and X marks for full and SWA status. The system actively verifies a window-safe length to ensure the data is there. By rewriting these two core software components, the engineers forced the hardware to respect the new memory constraints, keeping the math intact and the outputs accurate. That solves the problem on a single GPU. But running a massive model requires moving memory across thousands of distinct GPUs in a distributed cluster. When you push that much data through standard network protocols, it backs up into a dense traffic jam. The GPUs sit idle, waiting for information to arrive. To clear the congestion, the team built GCache, a custom distributed cache infrastructure designed specifically for this architecture. This chart outlines the GCache architecture. Notice the circular, consistent hashing ring on the right. Instead of forcing every request to pass through a centralized master node, GCache uses decentralized metadata to route memory requests directly to the exact servers holding the data. By optimizing this decentralized network over high-speed connections, they achieved single process read speeds of 350 gigabytes per second. Unchoking the network proves a hard truth about scaling AI. Hyper-efficient local GPUs are entirely meaningless if they are starved by inefficient centralized logistics. At this point, a skeptic might point out that building such highly optimized custom pipelines creates an incredibly brittle system in the real world, and they would be entirely right. For example, the team discovered that one obscure operating system setting in Ubuntu, a parameter called NUMA balancing, conflicted with the server configuration. It caused microsecond delays that rippled out and stalled the entire GPU cluster during inference. Even after fixing the operating system, they found another hidden structural bottleneck. If you mix massive million-token requests and short, simple requests in the exact same processing batch, the long requests consume the compute time, and the short queries are starved. The intervention here is a length bucketing scheduler. It aggressively micromanages traffic by taking in requests and actively sorting them into 3 distinct, separate pipelines based on their size, maintaining compute equilibrium across the cluster. With the memory reallocated, the network decentralized, and the traffic strictly sorted, you get a system where thousands of dynamic, multimodal requests can flow effortlessly through millions of coordinated parameters. While brilliant algorithms are born on whiteboards, their survival depends on the brutal, brilliant plumbing required to keep the math functioning at scale. If you want to dive deeper into the hardware and software keeping modern AI running, hit subscribe and check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.